Those who live in Nolensville, Tennessee, know the pains, stresses, frustrations of navigating this growing community.
Well, one of the running jokes is that you can't take a left turn.
Yeah, no left Nolensville.
We recently visited this popular Williamson County town to hear your voice. Most everyone we met share a love for this growing community and a common frustration: construction cones and traffic, particularly along Nolensville Road, the two-lane highway that runs right through the heart of Nolensville.
People are worried about the traffic is already getting so bad. We need to take our foot off the gas a little bit, I think.
It grew so fast in such a short amount of time that I think it just was hard to handle that amount of growth in such a short amount of time.
We listened and then took action, sitting down with Nolensville town manager Victor Lay, who's in his third year on the job but brings with him decades of municipal management experience. Lay says he understands those worries and reminds residents that town leaders have a very clear, thoughtful approach to growth, one they keep as transparent as possible.
It really started maybe about 3 years ago when the town really looked at its zoning. Because the issue is, well, how big are we going to get and how big is too big?
Lay says if all available parcels of land were sold and fully developed, Nolensville's population could hit a peak of up to 35,000 residents. But that's only if all available land disappears. In the meantime, the goal is to grow responsibly while keeping Nolensville's small town soul. That includes managing the population to justify keeping just one high school in town. Lay explains why the Nolensville Knights bring a shared pride for neighbors and families, and it makes such a difference.
It is that single high school that really is the rallying point and makes Nolensville feel like it's a community. And they attend those ball games together and the sporting events. And it's just, it's an amazing place.
Despite those positives, Lay knows that as more people want to call Nolensville home, they drive more cars, exacerbating the growing traffic issue along Nolensville Road.
What we want to see is a three-lane cross-section so that you have that center turn lane that's continuous, that people can get into the middle of and store their vehicle and then make a turn when it's safe to make a turn.
He's talked with other leaders who all know No Left Nolensville is controlled by TDOT, and its road widening project is currently not on the state's priority list. But Lay hopes moving around some funding can help get the ball rolling to make those improvements and show the people who live in Nolensville that leaders are committed to making the town a better place to live.
The state has some programs called a statewide partnership program, to where if the city is willing to be a partner, financially be a partner, then the state might consider accelerating its priority. And so we made an application this year for that program. It's the first time they've only had that program for 2 years. We applied this year and have committed over $10 million to it if they will move us up in the priority.
The decision on that won't be made until spring. But Lay says he hopes the state will move quickly and give people the space they need to get around with fewer headaches.
I think when you talk to the regular folk around town, you're going to get some folks who are very proud, who are very glad to be living here.
Listening to your voice in Nolensville, Rory Johnston, News Channel 5.